I play to win. Okay, now he's getting mad at me for dodging. He is getting upset with me for using my ability as a nimble type to avoid damage. Boop. Hi, Bob. Hello everybody, my name is Caretaker, and I'm back in the grave with another episode of Gotham City Impostors. Now, this is not the last Bob episode, and you hear a girl laughing or something. That was my friend Destiny. She was on Skype, and I forgot that my recording picked it up even if I shadow played it. So you might hear her and her fan. I hope it's not too loud. It kind of blends in with the Ace Chemical sound. So, anyway, in this game, I met a fan. And to explain why Astorio and Son of Evil are going at it, Son of Evil is like a level 37 or something, saying that Astorio stole his loadout, despite the fact that Astorio is a level 1000 player. How? And the reason he's putting the periods to is because when you're chatting, it doesn't show past the little match start sign. So I'm using my usual kit, the Dawn Patrol, targeting goggles, body armor, nimble body type. I've got Stitches with me again on one of my favorite maps. And I'm going to tell you right now, I really despise playing with Astorio and some of the dude like fucking NYC with a bunch of hashtags and stuff. No offense, Astorio is a cool guy. I actually got on my team and was chatting up with him. And first blood on Son of Evil. Fuck that dude. And you'll see why later. But I don't like his playstyle. He usually uses really, really cheap weapons, like one-shot weapons and all that stuff. And as you can see, this man is using Ninja Smoke Bomb. Now the reason I could see him was because I have targeting goggles, and targeting goggles will not target. It won't mark an invisible target. It won't do it. But it will show you the general direction. Like, it'll see them, but it just won't mark them. So I'm using muzzle brake in this for a little bit more, mobility range, because the Astorio and all they usually run smaller body types, so they like to bounce around a lot. So I needed to be able to keep my aim on point, because I do get a little panicky sometimes when I'm aiming or when I'm in a, and as you can see, I'm lagging a little bit too, so that's not helping at all. But back to saying, Astorio is a cool guy. You see that lag right there, just completely for it. And this dude is camping in here. And you're going to hear her laughing because I'm like, God damn it, really, dude? Like, you're fucking camping in there? Like, I wasn't mad, but it was, But, anyway, as I said, they're great people. I've talked to them. They're really cool. I wanted to add him. But he always runs really, really cheap classes. And I'm sorry, I don't like that. It annoys the shit out of me. And I'm not going to tell you who the fan is yet. I'm going to let you see the little reveal at the end. It's not near the end, but I'll let you, because he pops up in the chat and I say hi, so I'll get to that later when he shows up. Or she, I'm not sure. So I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a man or a girl. I'm just going to say, I kept saying she because you had Princess Peach as a profile picture, so I'm just going to say she. But, yeah, so, as I said, and here's the evil one. As you can see, for some reason, because he's nimble, I can't hit him. And he did shit earlier. I hate the Falcon Blade because anything above nimble or nimble body type can one-shot me with the Falcon Blade. And that's why she's laughing, because I'm kind of raging about it, because I hate that weapon. It's so cheap. And he's using the Bitch Doctor. And I'm going to explain what bitch classes are now. Now, a bitch class is something that abuses in-game mechanics that are just really, really fucking cheap and hard to counter. One of those is the Falcon Blade. Unless you're running a mighty body type, or unless they're not running a mighty body type or anything else, there's no real way to counter it except for, I think, a perk that lowers damage taken from melee, but I can't remember if I have that one or not. But anyway, that's the only way to counter it, plus being a high body type, plus being able to use the Persuader and getting a good shot to knock them back, if it does the knockback, and it's just obnoxious as fuck. The Witch Doctor bounces around, and it bounces off players. If you're near another player and you get hit with it once, that's pretty much GG, you're dead. There's no countering, unless you have the Rubbery perk, which I do not have. And as you can see, Astorio, who was a little upset about dying so much, and I later got an Nemesis on him, because he got one on me from when he was sniping me, and I have no idea how he got me so much, but I got a Nemesis on him on another game. Oh god, it was the greatest feeling in the world. But now he's using cheap classes. You see the Witch Doctor bullets are bouncing around, and they're fucking running swords, and just, oh my god, I was so angry. I wouldn't say I was angry, because I wasn't actually raging too hard. I mean, we were still winning, but I was just really annoyed, because look how much damage I did to me. Just 2 shots. And you can fire it down a hallway, and it'll bounce around and find people. And that's why I don't like that ability, because I feel it's really cheap to use. Well, not an ability, but it's a weapon called the Witch Doctor, which is why I call it the Bitch Doctor, because it's a really cheap weapon. It takes no skill to use. You just fire and you forget it. And boop, this dude got away from me. This chick just ran. And then do what I did. She got that tunnel vision. And now we got people on our team using swords. It was a really awkward map. Like, it was fun to play, though. I mean, they did have a little bit of competition. I was happy about that. But at the same time, it was very frustrating. And see, look at that. Lag, frame rate drop, and dead. And because he's a mighty body type, he's got... Or not a mighty, he's a burly body type, which is my least favorite because of how much health and defense they get. It's fucking obnoxious. They have the perfect amount of defense and health, and it's so obnoxious to play against them, especially if they're meleeing. And there you go. Fuck you, son of evil. I hate that dude. I ended up fucking with him in a game before this, and I'll post that up later after I finish off with Bob. Because I'm out of Bob raid. And here it is. Maladin. Holy shit, are you Caretaker? I was like, yes. Like, whenever stuff like this happens, I always get a little giddy because it means so much to see people recognize me in a game. And I'm still not used to people saying that, holy shit, you're a YouTuber. Oh, my God.
I mean, how does it... Is it the name?
And see, this is... I was talking about it, and Destiny knew that it was... someone didn't care me. And she likes to call me Buddha. Don't call me Buddha. Yeah, see, you love to read... when I read that, I was like, holy shit, thank you so much. That's amazing. Like, people fanboy about that stuff, too, but didn't realize I also fanboy. Like, I'm like, oh, holy shit, I'm a fan. That's awesome. Like, I'm really happy to see and meet fans who like my videos, and the comments really do keep me going, so... back to what I was saying about a story 101. So, there's a few things what I call bitch classes. A major bitch class is Mighty, Glider, Body Armor, kind of Bulletproof. Yeah, hi Bob, I'm playing because you watched it. So I inspired this person to play, and that means a lot to me. I'm so glad. And they did pretty well, too. Their kit was almost identical to mine. They did really well. They kept up, so not bad. I got wrecked by Son of Evil. Bob would be proud. But anyway, it's the Shredder, and then you can swap it out for the Persuader or the Witch Doctor. And what they do is they run around dive bombing, and the Shredder has an insane amount of ammo, like 60 rounds in it, I believe, and that's not with extended mags, if I can even get extended mags. But it does a lot of damage, it fires really quickly, and as a Mighty type, there's just no real way to stop it. And it's just a really annoying class, because there's no real counter to it. If you're lower than a Mighty type, he can dive bomb you, kill you instantly. And if he doesn't dive bomb and kill you instantly, he's just gonna whip out the Persuader to one-shot you, or whip out the Shredder and tear your fucking health up. And it's just a really annoying class. Any class with a Burly is obnoxious as shit. I hate the Burly type. It's just the look. I don't know what it is about it. They always have this smug fucking look, and I can't stand it. And usually anyone I see with a Burly, and like I said, Burly type body armor is pretty much damn near close to a Mighty, so they get a little bit more speed, as well as the damage of a Burly. Yeah, see, there's a Witch Doctor again. I wanted to kill this guy so bad. And see, the bullets ricochet too, so all he has to do is sit in that corner and fire off rounds. And that's why I claim it as a bitch class weapon. You could go so far as to say that the Dawn Patrol is a bitch class weapon, but I don't really say it. It's a good all-around weapon, so I don't really worry about it. But I mean, it's a good base weapon and stuff. Dawn Patrol. What I think one that falls into a weird category is the Gatekeeper. Some people call it the Bitch Keeper, because the Gatekeeper is an SMG, but it's got decent range. It fires a lot of rounds. It's got a good clip in it, and it's a really try-hard weapon. So I'm actually with Dawn Patrol and the Gatekeeper in a try-hard weapon, because that's what I use to try-hard with. The Persuader can be seen as kind of a bitch weapon, but it's kind of iffy too, because if you miss even the slightest pellet, then you're not going to get the kill. And it's kind of difficult to stop people when they're bolting at you with smaller kits. Small body type with the Falcon Blade, roller skates, and just, pick whatever you want to go with the other stuff. That's another really annoying bitch class. If you really want to go and elevate that into super bitch class, you want to go with the Ninja Smoke Bomb, so you're invisible, going stupidly fast and impossible to hit, and you can pretty much one or two shot people. So, but aside from that, it was a fun game. I had a lot of fun playing Maladin, and I gotta say, Maladin, you have the most patience I've ever seen. I mean, you died a lot, but you did not rage once. You were completely cool about it. You were, I don't know, I was impressed. Like, I admit, I'm a bit of a rage monster. I do rage myself sometimes. I did well that match despite the story. I hate playing with Soryu so goddamn much. I said, cool guy, but always runs annoying fucking classes. And that's what, she's replying to. I'm talking about how much I despise playing with them. But, yeah. As I said, I didn't do too bad. I became one person's nemesis. I think it was actually Maladin who I became nemesis on, so... Anyway, if you play, I gotta stop saying, I haven't done that in a long time, sorry. If you play the game, I'd be glad to play with you. If I see you in a match, you can always say hi, and we'll play together, we'll fight each other. And I actually did get one game where I got put on Maladin's team, finally. But, don't use a bitch class. You will clear out the lobby faster than I do when I go on a fucking tear. Because no one wants to play with that stuff. In fact, in the last game I played with Maladin, I actually hopped off because two people that I really don't like playing with were in there running super cheap fucking classes. And I will tell you right now, Astorio has like hacker fucking precision. He never misses a shot. I mean, he's impossible to kill. I've blasted him in the face with a shotgun a few times, and he survived every shot without body armor, and I have no idea how he does it. And then he'll jump in the air, spin, and shoot me in the head as a nimble body type. And it's something about it just feels really odd. I mean, I'm not gonna call him a hacker. Almost every game I get into, someone calls him one, but I'm gonna keep my accusations to myself because he's missed a few, and I don't know, he's played a lot, but I'm calling shenanigans on it because his aim is stupidly good. I mean, he knows where I'm at all the time. Rarely does he not know when I'm coming or whatever, which is good for sound whoring too, which is why I'm kind of like, I don't really want to say he's hacking because it could be a lot of factors, but I mean, they're cool people, but playing with those type of classes, it's just fucking frustrating, so I ended up leaving the end of the match. But, thanks Maladin for playing with me. It was a lot of fun. You're really good at the game. I like how you imitated my stuff. You found the right classes and perks to go with, so I hope to play with you again. I hope to play with anyone, but I'm going to be Hand of the Grave. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and welcome to town, everyone.